Good evening, my dear YouTube viewers. Today we will switch over to the cultural conflicts. On what basis the conflicts had been taken place? Example: dislikeness, hostility, struggle between two communities, individual philosophy, the ways of lives, differences of opinion. And what are the causes for the cultural conflict? Each group has rules which is followed by some values. Even though rules are common for many groups, but the values are not common. It differs from one region to another region. Maybe marriage system, family system, whatever it may be. Third one is the cultural conflict theorists argued that culture and society are inherently unequal in its passion. Next, if you see how the power is distributed unequally in the society. Example: class system, rich and poor, gender discrimination, masculine, feminine and third gender. Third one is races, Mongoloid, Caucasoid and Negroid in general, broader spectrum, and also age criteria. Children, adolescents, middle age and the old age. Like this we can easily say. And the culture and conflict connections, how it works. Culture word is embedded in conflicts. How the conflicts will arise? Because of the differences of opinion or philosophies. Because at the time of interaction, it will arise the negative feelings. That leads to the conflict. Then, how we will remove the conflicts in culture? Here we are mentioning few steps. Number one is thought process, feelings about the situation. Second one is identify the problem, where it has taken place, how it has taken place, what are the responsible factors to form or to arise the conflict. The third one is single methodology may not be sufficient to bring the solutions for the problem, particularly in social sciences. We need the many number of methodologies in order to bring the solutions for the problem. Next, when the solutions has taken place, it should be accepted by the group members. And also declare it. Entire group is declared, this solution we are accepting. Then finally, it is announcing when we will evaluate and publish to the society, inform to the society. Once again, we will refresh the information. Cultural conflict. There are few criteria or measures to address the conflict. What are those? Dislikeness, hostility, struggle between two communities, individual philosophies, and one's own style of life mechanism, and differences of opinion. 2. And what are the major causes to arise the cultural conflict? Each group has some rules followed by the values. Rules may be common at many regions across the world, but the values are not one and same. There may be more, there may be less, but differences in the value system we will observe it. Example: marriage system and political ruling system. So, and then the cultural conflict theorists argued that society and culture are inherently unequal in its pattern. And the power is also unequally distributed in the society. Example: class system, rich and poor, Later we got the middle class. And also gender. Earlier only masculine and feminine gender. Now we are giving the value for the another transgender or third gender. And then third one is races. There are number of races, but for the broader way, broader spectrum, we will divide into three: Mongoloid, Caucasoid and Negroid. And then age criteria. There are 4 groups broadly: young age, middle age, old age, or some other way based on the 10 years we can also decide like that. So in such a way, when 2 groups will come, automatically differences of opinion had been taken place. That leads to the, when the word differences came, automatically leads to the conflict. Next, the culture and the conflicts, connections. Culture is embedded in conflicts also. When the conflicts will arise, when there is a differences of opinion about one aspect. So, through the interaction and interrelationship, it has been taken place. Then how we remove the conflicts in the culture? We are mentioning few points. One is thought process, feeling about the situation. Next, identify the problem when it has taken place. Who are the responsible to raise this problem? Where it has taken place? So all these things are very important. The third one is, based on the nature of the problem, we are giving the solutions. For that, methodology is required. Single methodology is not at all sufficient. Multi or many methodologies are required. Options are required in order to bring the solutions. Next, when the solutions has over, then the people are interested to show the acceptance or agree. And then they want to declare in the society. Finally, they want to decide when we will evaluate and publicize in the society in order to keep it in practice. By this, today's cultural conflict topic is completed. Please try to do the subscribe. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform.